Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you very, very much stopping by to talk some sneakers with us. I'm actually really excited about the pair of sneakers that we have today. We are going to dive in 1 second. Before we do that, a couple formalities. If you enjoyed today's video, please do hit that thumbs up button. It really does go a long way. It helps the channel continue to grow. Buckets, ain't that right?
It does. It helps the channel grow.
Yes, and how often do we upload a new video?
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. If you are looking for me outside of YouTube, you can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. Foamer Simpson. That is where I reside when I'm not here on YouTube. Anything to add, or do we dive in?
We dive in.
3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Mosh Run Centralia. These released recently and retail was $300. Now, this is a much different sneaker than we normally review because, for one, you don't see any recognizable sneaker branding. No Nike swoosh, no Jumpman, no 3 stripes, just a high quality sneaker that is very, very well made. Now, for those of you not familiar with Mosh, we will put all of his info in the description of this video. He actually has his own YouTube channel, which is something that he started semi-recently, and he kind of shows a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff and his day-to-day sneaker customizing, and that's what he's actually really well known for, is being a sneaker customizer, one of the best in the business. He's worked with a ton of athletes, wrestlers, celebrities, you name them, he's worked with them, and he does a really, really good job. Having said that, this is much different than what he normally does because it is literally his own sneaker, his own silhouette, and I think that that is very dope personally. We've known Mosh, Buckets, you and I, for what? Probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 years now.
I was going to say 6.
Okay, we've known Mosh for a while. We've always supported his work, vice versa. He supported what we do. Just a really, really good dude. So we were 100% going to support this project. By the way, I bought this pair and it was not cheap, $300. I do think it's important to actually support the homies and not just ask for handouts and yo, send me a pair, bro. I didn't even approach it that way. I wanted to support, I wanted to buy a pair, and so that's what we did. Now, as far as the details go, I think it's a really good sneaker, from the materials to the shape of the shoe. I just think Mosh did a very good job. So shouts to him. As far as the details go, you got a bunch of different premium materials, a couple different suedes, a couple different leathers, cozy lining on the inside of the sneaker. Centralia tag on the side, as you can see. By the way, quick little side note, Centralia is a town in Pennsylvania, and this colorway is based on the graffiti highway that I don't think is there anymore. And I actually haven't talked to Mosh to see why that colorway, why was that the first colorway, but it turned out really dope. So I'm not complaining. A few more details. You got the zigzag stitching. You have the Mosh signature embroidered onto the tongue. White laces, black pull tab on the heel. Chunky white midsole, and then the all blue bottoms. I love how colorful these are. There's red, pink, yellow, light gray, dark gray, teal, blue, a bunch of colors that might not necessarily go together normally, but somehow they work really nicely here within this colorway. And that's why I think, again, it's the execution. And I think that these are executed very, very smoothly. You know, the sneaker is also on trend, in my opinion. It has the deconstructed kind of aesthetic that's very popular right now. And even the shape of the shoe, as I mentioned earlier, it's kind of the chunky dad shoe vibe, but still with some drip, still a little bit stylish. And that's another look or shape that I feel like is very popular right now, even with Nike and with different brands. And so I think it's cool that he stayed on trend, kind of gave it his own personal touches, and just gave it a Mosh type of feel. For those of you who don't know, it is not easy to make a sneaker. Trust me. Buckets and I have talked about making a sneaker for years now. There is a lot that goes into it. It's very easy to miss the mark. It's not so easy to execute them well. And Mosh definitely did these right. So again, shouts to him. It's always cool to see the homies winning. 2020 has been a very rough year in some regards, but I'm glad we're getting to see some wins as 2020 comes to an end. I'm probably biased here, but these are a 10 out of 10 for me just off the strength. Number one, that it was a friend who made the sneaker, the way in which he did it, the fact that it's not a big brand. I think that's what it is, Buck. It's because I feel like you and I are the little guys, and so I like to see the little guys win.
For sure.
David and Goliath out here.
Okay.
10 out of 10 for you.
10 out of 10.
Gotta be, right?
It has to be. He's the man, and it's an awesome sneaker.
There you go. If you get the 10 out of 10 from Buckets, then you know it's official. Let us know what you think. How do you feel about this sneaker, the silhouette? How do you feel about the colorway? Are you a fan of Mosh and what he's done sneaker customization-wise? Oh, by the way, I'm not really a sneaker customization fan per se, but I have always liked his work. If you've tuned into the channel over the years, you know we don't really show almost any customized sneakers here. This is actually much more my style, and this is actually much more what I'm into personally. But leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. What are your thoughts? Did you grab a pair? Did you pick a pair up? I don't know if there will be any more. I'm hoping that there will be more colorways in the future, but again, I'm not really sure. So leave a comment below and let us know how you feel. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, mañana, same time, same place, right here at the Workshop with a brand new sneaker for your head top. I got nothing else. Sir Buckets Esquire, please say the Esquire.
Please say the Esquire.
There you go. Anything to add, or is it just that?
It's just that.
All right. Adios.